Hey everybody, Mike Iaconelli here, and I get a ton of questions about the vehicle I drive, questions about my rig, and want to show you my Tundra, Toyota Tundra, and show you some of the tricked out features I have on this truck. You know, this is kind of my home away from home. We spend so much time on the road. This truck's really important to me, and it's a reflection of who I am. It's a Toyota Tundra, and you know, of course, one of the things that I did is I worked with a couple auto part manufacturers to trick it out a little bit. And one is Iron Cross. Iron Cross makes these amazing heavy duty bumpers and steps. So I've got the Iron Cross on the front, the back, and the side steps. The other thing is lighting. You know, lighting as we travel all over the country is so important, whether we're driving, whether we're parked at the ramp getting tackle ready. And so I've got a lot of rigid lights all over this truck. You're gonna notice some on the grill. You're going to notice some when we get to the back. So a lot of extra lighting on this truck. You know, as we come by, the wheels are real important, you know, the tires and rims. And I've been fortunate enough to be working with a rim company called Vision Wheel. And they make a really, really quality product. It's heavy duty and it looks awesome. It's a great looking rim. And then of course, you know, I like working with companies that support bass fishing. And the tires on these things are General tires, and they're the grabbers, and it's been a great tire for me. You know, as we go back, one of my other loves besides hardcore tournament fishing is kayak fishing. If you look on the top, I've got a Hobie PA14 mounted up there, and it's a custom fabrication piece that Britt Myers from CS Motorsports installed to let me take my kayak. When we finally have those off days, I can pull that thing off the top and get to do a little bit of fun fishing. You know, as we come to the back, I'm going to put another little cool little trick down here. Got a little step feature that's great when you're launching. But as we come to the back, I want to get up here and show you the rod tubes. And you see a lot of guys using these now. And these are so important for me because a lot of times if you have a breakdown with a rod, if you had a rod go down, you need to replace it, or if you're looking for a different action rod, I can fit about 15 rods in each of these tubes. I put spinning on one side, I put casting on the other, and I'm ready if an emergency happens. Let's look in the back real quick, and I want to just show you what I'm talking about when I talk about the storage of this Toyota. And if I take my cover out and you look, you're going to get a really good idea of how much stuff I really have to carry with me. Again, keep in mind, a lot of times when I leave the house in New Jersey, I left in February, mid-February this year, the truck will not make it back until May or June. With all that time on the road, I pack this thing down. I use a lot of these storage containers. The great thing about the Tundra, tons of storage, tons of capacity to put extra rods, baits, soft baits, hard baits, crankbaits, even a microwave for when I'm traveling in cabins. And then finally, I want to talk to you a little bit about the cap. And the cap's an important thing to keep all your stuff safe and protected. It's also a spot to help me with my advertising for my sponsors. And I'm a big fan of the Lear caps. Lear makes a great quality cap. This is the Hearst style without the window, and it's been awesome for me. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little look at my home away from home. That's my Toyota Tundra, and I'm Mike Iaconelli.